Oh, they look okay. Nice and protected. Potatoes are starting to show. There's a few little weeds in here. Some more here. I have to get the trowel out. Yeah, they're coming up. And coming up here. Pushing through here as well. Little tiny potato. That's not a potato. There's a tiny ant. There's another tiny ant. And here's a little potato. Look, he's pushed that big piece of soil right out of the way. Give him a little bit of help. Micromanaging my potatoes. The mint made it through the winter. What's this? That's not mint. This is a weed. It makes a little purple flower like this if you leave it. But yeah, mint's tough, isn't it? Mint will grow anywhere and keep growing. Oh, is that tea I see before me? Oh, that's perfect. No tea, no life. That's what I say. I can see kale in here. What else? What else did I put in here? I think I put Mizuna right down the bottom. But these are little kale. This is from seed? Maybe from seed. What else we got down here? Let's have a little look. That is coriander. Can you see? Next to the kale, and then we got Mizuna. And oh, this is coriander as well. Okay. And it's a bit more kale. Hello, welcome to the allotment. Haven't been down here for 2 weeks. I had a race, a trail race last week. You may have seen that video. And you know, just other things. But we've had quite a bit of rain, and the garden, the allotment, really seems to have enjoyed that. The beans under the pots, as you can see, have all come up. Basically, well, enough have come up. The weeds are also coming up. So I need to do a bit of weeding. Look, here's another little bean pushing its way through. Another one. I like the way they push the soil out of the way. They're determined. Do you remember in Jurassic Park when the Jeff Goldblum character, he says, "Life will find a way." I always remember. That's the only line I remember. But I think maybe that's the key line, don't you think, in the whole movie? Life will find a way. And indeed it does. Every year, if you give it a chance. Eh? They don't look like they've had any work done, do they? You know, actually these plots here don't get the sun in the morning. So I wonder if that's what it is. That they start from there and they move this way. They get the sun now because it's about 2:30 in the afternoon now. I wonder if I should do a bit of guerrilla allotmenting. Just throw some seeds in here. I might do that actually. There is something going on here. There's a load of ants down here. Do you want to have a look? It's a nice flower. What is this? Ants, the gardener's friend. Oh no, that's not ants, is it? That's ladybirds, isn't it? Meanwhile, on the balcony, overwintering potatoes, well into their stride. Kale, flowering gorgeously and becoming quite tall. Look at that. Seedlings, coriander. What else you got, John? Oak tree from Bristol, England. Vine from grapes from the supermarket. What else you got, John? Strawberries and tomatoes. Rhubarb from the garden centre. Bit of mint. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. This is horse chestnut from Berlin, Germany. I brought this back. I picked this up when I was doing the Berlin Marathon. No, honestly, I was. And I brought it back to Japan and I planted it and it has survived. And look at this, it's absolutely gorgeous. Look, these little tiny leaves. The buds actually just burst not long ago. They sensed spring in the air and they sprung. Right, let me see what else we've got. I've got to climb under the washing. Here we go. What have I got? Aha! This is more horse chestnuts. This is from Japan. I put in 3 conkers, as we would say. This one started to grow immediately, and these 2 have just started. So all 3 of the chestnuts have come up, which is amazing. Here's the this is the turmeric, overwintering turmeric. Nothing from the, no sign of life yet from the crowns. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the crowns. I do actually have some other turmeric which I bought from the garden centre, so I might plant that as well. And that's the news from the balcony. And now back to John on the allotment. Done some weeding, drank some tea, and I think that's about it. I've got nothing to plant at the moment. I do have space in that one. There's just that bit of kale, so there's that whole tunnel. The other tunnel is doing okay. 1, 2, 3. I got 4, 5 kales. Got some Mizuna. I've got my peas and beans. Some people have already got their tomatoes in. I do have a couple of tomato plants, but I need to get some more, I think. We have a big holiday coming up. This is Golden Week, you know, for the Emperor's abdication and the new Emperor's enthronement. So we have 10 national holidays in a row. 10 days. Some 45% of the population are not happy with that. And that says a lot, I think, doesn't it? I'm going to have a little wander around now, see what everyone else is doing. Looks like spinach. A lot of it. Meat and potatoes, man. Or in fact, just a potato man. There's a lot of potato men, you know. There's a lot of us about. We just do potatoes. What are these? Oh, a little tree. Not on my patch, but I might have these. What are they? This is a weed, but what's this? Looks like a tree, doesn't it? Let's have it, John. Put it in a pot. There's quite a few. What's your excuse? No space? Come on. There's always space for daikon. Here's that big row of carrots, and you can see it's actually starting to sprout here, aren't they? They're kind of growing. maybe they're just, yeah, I don't know. So I've transplanted a few of these things. I don't know what they are. They look like little trees. There's a lot of ants down here. Wow. So we'll see what these are. If these are weeds, I'll just get rid of them. But if they're little trees, maybe we'll keep them. God, there's so many ants. I think I transplanted the ants. Right, that's it. It's time to go. So, this is John down at the allotment, walking around aimlessly, trying to think of something funny to say to finish off this video, but failing. This is John doing those things and saying thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.